I was born the moment the Traveler died, as everything collapsed around us. Before that day, there had never been a ghost. There had never been a Guardian. I don't know much about the Traveler, but I know it made me to bring you back. And I spent a really, really long time searching for you. The Cosmodrome? Not the first place I looked. As I saw the other ghosts find their guardians, and the centuries went by, I wondered if I'd ever find you. And then, I did.
I remember everything about the day I was born. I still bear the scars. The Awoken are my family now. And I am their queen. We fought to keep our beautiful creation safe. And now this beast has come, claiming to be king. Mara Sov bows to no one. You and I know how this ends. We've known since you escaped from that pit. The Awoken have played their part. This was all part of the plan. Guide them, my hidden friend. It is all up to you now.
Guardian, this is Commander Zavala. The Cabal base on Phobos is blasting a signal across all channels. They're willing to break transmission silence. This could be a prelude to a full-scale assault.
We're setting down on Phobos now.
I'll be monitoring your feed, Ghost. Good luck to you both.
So, yeah, this is the turning point. Everyone calls this the turning point of Destiny.
Well, first, hello, hi, welcome
Yes.
back.
I was waiting for that, but you didn't say anything, so I just thought, well, I'll just say something then.
Well, I was enraptured in the majesty of actual story. Yes, this is the Taken King. We've made it here.
The Cabal are evacuating with extreme prejudice.
We
They
sure
didn't talk down
have.
here.
It only took us an eternity. But we did it.
So, in universe, there's not many things that could make the Cabal actually turn tail and run.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Ooh, yes, new mechanic. We can now scan things with our ghost to give us lore bits.
Skyburner's regiment. Dead, obviously.
Glorious
No other
lore
guardians
bits.
here. I wonder who put them down.
Yes. The Taken King. So we've seen a lot of the quality of life changes that the Taken King introduced, but now we get to actually see the basis where it all started from.
Yep.
I've asked Eric
So,
to respond to the channel.
I do have a question.
Okay.
A lot of people call this the Comet.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a reason for that? Is this for a later update that we discuss why this update is called the Comet update?
Well, no, we can talk about that now. So, the Dark Below and the House of Wolves,
What the hell was that?
they were content injections more than they were expansion packs. Whereas the Taken King came in, and much like a comet coming in and, you know, striking whatever it's going to strike, this reshaped the entire game.
Right. Oh, hey, black goop.
This membrane is attempting to form a
Interesting.
bridge between dimensions, but I think it requires a living host.
So yeah, the reason I ask is because I've seen people talking about the Comet for Destiny 2, and they're hoping how that'll, you know, fix everything. Oh, that boy's scared.
I kind of feel sorry for that Cabal.
Nah,
Also-
he's evil.
Well, say hello to the only, well, no, not the only. I guess you could call some of the Dark Below stuff horror-ish, but, you know, take that, but multiply it a bit.
Yes, we finally. Well, we haven't seen any enemies of it yet, but we get to talk about the Taken.
The Taken, yes. Name dropped several times in the LP, mindlessly. Now we finally get to see them. For real. And not actually try and ignore them.
Not by me. I never broke the Taken silence.
Give your will to me.
Well, now they know how to speak our language. We're fucked.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Say hello to the Taken. We've seen them, but now we get to actually explain them. So, the Taken... Well, shit, now that we're here, I don't know how to explain them. They're, So, for starters, they are remixes of enemies we've already seen in the game. Like, right now, we're fighting a big Elite Knight and several Taken Scions. And each of these enemy types has a new ability or new tricks to throw at you. Like, for instance, you see the Knight, he's throwing fire everywhere. And we didn't really get a clear look at it, but we'll see tons of it. those
Ding.
scions, they will multiply indefinitely if you leave them alive long enough.
This mission is scrubbed.
Yep.
Get to your ship.
I could go through pretty much every single enemy type, but you might want to wait until we're up to... we've seen each one, maybe?
Well, yeah, that's more or less my intent. We're gonna see quite a few of them in this update, but not all of them.
Yep.
There's
So phalanxes?
there.
Go ahead.
You just saw what they do. They're very
Yeah.
rude.
Also, unlike actual phalanxes, you can't destroy their shields, as far as I know.
You could never destroy their shields in D1.
No, but you could bring them down, can't you? By shooting the middle, or is that a Destiny 2 thing?
That's completely D2.
Oh,
in
amazing.
in D1 you had to stagger them or you had to shoot around them. Like especially, I wouldn't say skilled, but especially prudent players could fire. The hitboxes are a little weird. You could fire a little bit to the left of where their head is, and it would actually count as a headshot.
So, what are the Taken?
Our ship's landing across the airfield. Hurry!
Okay, so the Taken are... Well, okay, so that's going to have to wait a bit so I can explain it a little better and not actually, give anything away before the game really does, or tries
Right.
to at least.
Okay, so I guess everything I need to know is going to be explained in this expansion.
More or less.
Okay. Okay. So
And of
yeah, the best way I can sum this up, by the way, is the Taken is like all the enemies you know and I'll put in quotation marks, love, and then made 10 times worse.
Not worse, just different. In some cases, yes, worse. Also,
yeah.
Yes, I did kind of break tension there, and I knew where those Taken were going to spawn in. I did not want them spawning in. Those were going to be phalanxes, and well, they were going to push me off that bridge. So
Almost there.
I wanted to avoid that at all costs. I don't feel like dealing with that. So
Yeah.
sorry for kind of like just taking you out of the moment on that one.
Get it? Taken you out of the moment. So far, all we've seen are the two we've explained, or three, I guess, if you count the Knight. We've explained so far Scions, Phalanxes, and Knight, which all have their own separate things they do, obviously. Phalanxes aren't bad unless you're close to a pit.
Funny note, in Destiny 1, when there's phalanxes around, taking phalanxes, you're always next to a drop-off. Always.
Of course. Knights are more annoying, but they don't put up Healy shields, so, I mean, I'd say they're just as annoying. And Scions, while they can infinitely spawn, they're incredibly weak. Way weaker than they normally are. So, they're not too annoying.
Yeah.
Zavala, we made it to our ship. We're heading home.
Their leaders belong to you. The rest await extermination. No. Gather them. I will take them all.
My contacts near Saturn say the weapon fired only once.
It's not like the Queen to attack a superior force.
How could she have known? How could anyone? We need a warlock inside the Dreadnought.
Here we go.
Our first priority must be to protect the city. Our Guardian got a good look on Phobos. Whatever it was, it turned Cabal against Cabal, wiped out their base in minutes. How long would we last?
Until we understand what we're dealing with.
They are taken.
Eris, get your rock off my map.
It hasn't spoken since Crota fell. It speaks now because Oryx has arrived, come to fulfill the final covenant of his son.
But why fight the Cabal?
Not fighting. Taking. Controlling their will.
So we focus on his army. Kill these Taken until he's all that's left.
Whatever you kill, Oryx will replace.
The Dreadnought, then. How do we get past that weapon?
Without ending up like the Awoken.
I gotta go, see about a ship.
Cade, our discussion is not yet concluded.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm leaving.